Hello. Uh, so Garbage Pail Kids have a new series out. It's called Food Fight. And one of the ways you can get it, of course, there are multiple ways, and every way that you can get it um, has different like extras snuck in there. But one of the ways, which is cute, are these collectible tins that look like refrigerators. So I'm gonna spin this down so you can see that I got four of them here. I don't know much about this series beyond the fact that the theme is food, obviously. Um, so I thought I'd pop these open on camera with you guys and see we can figure out what I've got together. Now, what it says on the outside here is that these for the fridge collectible tins here, you're supposed to be looking for exclusive loaded puzzle sketch cards. 10 packs in each one of these things. There's 10 packs plus 3 celebrity chef stickers, so there's 83 sticker cards per box. So that's pretty cool, and I've got four of them, so that's really quite a lot. So I don't know if I'll make you watch me open all of those. I'll probably edit this down and show you my favorites at the end or something like that, but thought we'd at least start with this live opening thing. So let's have a look and see what we got here. So this is I've got the yellow, green, blue, and red fridges. I think it only comes in those four colors. I'm not 100%. It says on the to-do list on the fridge, we have chew with your mouth open, collect GPK stickers, and eat boogers. So classic GPK grossness here. This guy is shrink wrapped, so I gotta cut my way in. Okay. Let's see what we have. Whoa. Okay, so on top here, I see in a separate little clear plastic bag, we have the celebrity chef cards. So that's the way they package them. On top here, we have Raw Ramsey. Let's open that up and see what I got. I assume that these all have the usual recent special versions where they have different colored borders. We also have here Deboned Bobby, clearly Bobby Flay, and Guy Fieri. Guy Fieri. I enjoy that one. That's pretty funny. So there's my three for that tin. And now these are the packs themselves, the little sticker card packs. You get 8 in each one of these. Let's see what we got in these. I'm going to try to open them carefully, so I usually try to keep at least one of these so I can keep it with my collection. So we'll set that aside. Let's see what we got here. Prized Presley. Vegan Tegan. Oh, but apparently not really vegan since he's hiding some McDonald's there. Or she. Cotton Candy. I have a feeling these are going to be particularly disgusting with the food element thrown in. Here's here's a good example of that. Finger Lick Ken. And this is a green border card. I don't believe the green borders are particularly rare, but they're still more rare than the plain white borders. Snack Attack Jack. This guy looks familiar. He reminds me of I think it was a first series guy, Junk Food Jeff, with the bad teeth there. Vindictive Vinny. Oh, he's just spitting all over that food that he's gonna serve. That's pretty horrible. But maybe he has good reason. I don't know. Chocolate. Oh, here's your standard poop joke. Thank you, GPK. Last Mila. Oh, I think I understand what's going on here. So she's taking a picture of her dinner, but then there's some creature taking a picture of her in preparation to make her his dinner. And that's my first pack. So I think what I'll do is I'll just I'll open a lot of these off camera and I'll show you my favorites because it's going to be pretty boring to sit here and watch me open an enormous number of these packs. But yeah, I'll show you my favorites and the ones that are particularly rare collector items. That should be fun. And we'll take a look at all the chef cards. So I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. So a couple of things. I hadn't noticed originally that these fridge containers actually, besides the fact that they're different colors, actually have different images on them. You can see. You know, I'm actually going to turn off my new light here because it's too bright. It's washing out some details. But there we go. That's the green one. Now the red one has this to-do list on it. Annoy my parents, collect GPK stickers, skip homework. And there's the blue one also has a to-do list, but it's slightly different, though just as bad. And the yellow one, I just have the lid here, has another to-do list. And that same drawing, but in a different location. So, and let's see. I opened all the packs in the fridges. Should we try with the light on again? I don't know. So I picked out some of my favorites and the most interesting items I got, and I thought I'd show them all off. So, I did not look up how many yet there are of the celebrity chef cards, but I got 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, and 8. So let's have a look at some of them. This is number 1, clearly Rachel Ray. Here's Deboned Bobby and Filet. Now the backs of these are all the same. They just have this celebrity chef icon on them. The backs of the other cards in the set are more interesting. Also, it's interesting that the celebrity chef set has capital letters next to the numbers. I'm actually going to turn this light off again. I think it's washing out too much. But this one I like Guy Fieri, so Guy Fieri and his doppelganger Flavortown Fieri. Then we've got Gordon Ramsay. Seems accurate. I don't know. I just can't decide what to do with this light or not. I feel like if I get the angle right, it'll work. I don't know. One of these days I'll figure out lighting in these videos. It'll be great. This character, I actually have no idea who this character is, but I don't watch a lot of cooking shows, so I could just be out of the loop there. And here's the alternate for that one. So that's those. Now back into the main set. I picked out some of my favorites to show off. Here we go. So I always love the meta ones. I guess it's the postmodernist in me, but I love this one. That's actually the gum that used to come with the wax packs of Garbage Pail Kids. Wax Max 1A and Gummy Gunther 1B. I enjoy that. This one I kind of like the Pillsbury Doughboy picture here. I don't know. Should I kill the light again? Maybe if I hold it just right. Chocolate chip. I'm gonna kill the light. I don't know. I just can't decide. A lot of them are pretty gross, but I thought this was kind of funny, the Campbell's soup connection here. Soupy Candace and good. Oh, and I meant to show you some of the backs here. So, as usual, they have the puzzle pieces for a number of them. Just, put together a big puzzle. And they also have the checklist. So, in this set, there are 100 cards, 100A and 100B, A's and B's. So, there's a checklist B and there's a checklist A. And then, besides the checklist and puzzle pieces, there's also these menu backs that have a silly pun on an existing actual restaurant. Did you think it was chicken? Chick-fil-A. But that's pretty much all you'll find on the backs. Jimmy's wrong sandwiches. It's just wrong. Anyways, let's look at some more of these. Some of them are quite gruesome as well. Like here's a Dan opener and Sid lid, where he has cut open his body with a can opener. This one I just thought was funny because of the name. Brad Pitt. Ripened Ricardo. Here's Donut Hole Joel. Barfing up some munchkins. A lot of barf in this one, of course. And this is the guy who's actually on the cover of the package. You'll recognize him if you're an old school GPK fan. He was a character who appeared in a much earlier series. They like to do that to activate nostalgia in their old time collectors. So here's a Drippy Skippy and Ridiculous Reese. I appreciate this because they had a character in one of their series who was named Reese's Pieces, and then they had to change the name in future releases because it was a little too close to the actual Reese's name, and I guess they were afraid of being sued or something. Here's a nice gross one. Tito Burrito and Tex-Mex. It's like his flesh wrapped around his insides. Ugh. The food connection makes these even more sickening in some cases than they would normally be. I like this one. This is another reference to an old school GBK character, Junk Food John, who I believe was number 2 in the first series. So that's going way back. Another reference to an old character is this guy who looks all beat up. I thought this was a fun one. A lot of little details on it. Food Fight Felix. Severed Sammy. Served Sammy, I should say. It's hard to read them because they look backwards when I look at the video here. This one I thought was fun. The Twinkie guy. Creamed Phil. And this one again reminds me of an old school GPK. I believe it was named Delicatessen, something like that. This one was a little upsetting to me. This is kind of racist. Not too happy about that one. Feel like they didn't need to do that. This one I thought was pretty fun. Pouring the kernels in his head and they pop out his mouth. See, they're not all completely disgusting. Some of them are just kind of fun. Then this is another gruesome one. Bloody and everything. Ice cream sundae and cherry on top. Should we try with the light on again? I feel like I should try with the light on again. It seems a little grainy without the light. I don't know. This is another one with a real product connection here. Hall & Oates. And I like the Hall & Oates. I like the Hall & Oates reference too. It's got a couple of references in there. This one has another one of these menu backs. This one I like. I like the perspective on this one. The sort of zoomed in on this guy's face. Stuck in keep and unaware Eddie. He's got a little guy in his teeth. But that one was cool. This is yet another reference to, they always got to reference this guy. This was like the Blasted Billy. He was like basically the mascot of GPK. So, this is another one, another old school guy coming back. Roasted Ronin. They have different names, but they're very familiar looking to old school collectors. I think I showed this one before, but I thought it was pretty cool, so thought I'd show both versions. Last Mila and Food Selfie Steffi. This is another one. She looks very familiar to us old school collectors. Now this one I set aside because I actually had to research this one to figure out what the heck it was talking about. But apparently there is a food, and I think it's Korean, where they actually have a fertilized duck egg that you eat with a little like duck embryo in it, which is really disgusting. So this is a particularly gross one for me, I think. I don't know, just reading about that and looking at this picture, I was like, oh. This is another one with an old school connection that I enjoy, with all the candy sticking out of her mouth. This one I thought was kind of fun. Just the Mardi Gras connection. The king cake. Kingston cake. This one I thought was really cool looking. It's kind of almost Lovecraftian, alien looking guy. Potato. Which reminds me of Sam in Lord of the Rings, too. Another old school character. But now he's got whipped cream all over him. I think I just need to get the cards real close, and then the lighting works pretty good. This reminds me of another old school character, but this one has a really particularly gruesome spin on the look here with the head upside down. It's like one of those baseball cap sundaes that you used to get, but there's a head in between. This one is kind of vaguely similar. I thought it was just funny looking. Those things stuck in his eyeballs. Pretty sure that one is a reference to an older character as well. And this is another one of those with the weird, just kind of creepy, almost monstrous kind of feel to it, where she's stomping the grapes, but there's some gigantic entity that's about to stomp her. Sort of like that Last Mila one we were looking at earlier. This one I love because of the reference to old school movie theater ads before the movie. And plus, I don't know, there's something about the landscape ones that I always kind of like. They're just a little bit different than the average card. Logan Lobby and let's all go. Let's all go to the lobby. Get ourselves a snack. This one is just, wow, really, really out there. I don't even know what's supposed to be going on in this picture. I'm going to kill the light so you can get a better look at it. Maybe. Well, let's try it with the light again. There we go. That's pretty good. Like, what? Why are they exploding? What is going on? And he's like barfing blood. That one's dark. Feastin' Easton. Wow. Then I really love these. I always loved this character. This one, they didn't even change the name. This was exactly what her two cards were called when she originally showed up in GPK. Spacey Stacy and Janet Planet. At least I'm pretty sure those are the same names. Now she's eating the earth. This I thought was kind of funny. Got the Girl Scout kid. She's she's gonna make you buy those cookies no matter what. And this one I enjoyed the again the reference to the product and the commercial. Sorry, Charlie. I think that's a pretty funny name. This one I thought was just cool looking with her head in the jar, jarring Jessica, preserved Priscilla. And that's all the ones I set aside as the basic cards. I did want to give a quick run through of the some of the special ones I got. The very specialist, the most special one I got is this one. I've never gotten one of these before, so this was pretty exciting for me. This is actually a sketch card. It's an actual sketch by one of the artists, and it is a unique card. It is actually one of a kind. Um, they are very rare. This is the back of the card. So that was really cool to find. Never seen one of those before. Um, so I'll try to take very good care of that one. Also included in here occasionally are these guys. Now the front of these all look the same, so I'll just show you the one. Adam Appetite. It's kind of a cute little cartoony drawing, not quite like their normal stuff. But on the back is this. So this is something they've been doing. Everybody's going with the NFTs lately. Basically, there's a code under here. You scratch this off, and you get like this wax wallet, and now you have a digital GPK. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know if I'm gonna get into that. It's a little too much. Plus, I hear that NFTs are really incredibly bad for the environment somehow. I don't really completely understand that, but so anyway, I won't really go through these in detail because we've already been on here for quite a while. But I got a bunch of the different borders. I got green and yellow borders for a lot of cards. A lot of these are inserted. Some of these I didn't show you before. This one was kind of cool. This one is pretty hideous. He's rotting in the fridge. Yeah, some of them I just didn't show because they're just, wow, just so gross. I mean, that's what you're looking for in a GPK, really, but sometimes they go far, even for me. We've got the fighting soft drinks. That was pretty fun. Yeah, so the green border ones are come up pretty frequently, but the yellow ones are a little bit more rare. So it was cool to get some of those. And then there are actually a bunch of different colors that you could get. I think there's red and blue and black. But I only got green and yellow in this in my pulls here. I know that some of them are only available when you get certain kinds of packs, so that's probably part of the thing that's going on. This one I kind of like if it didn't have the poop connection. That's a little gross for me, but this one I thought was just kind of boring. Spilled milk. Okay, I don't know. Just not really super exciting picture. Yeah. So anyway, that's that. Now, while I was going through these, I actually received another box of cards that I ordered. Let me grab that. So they also come like this in these big boxes. This is like a display box that a store would have out. They would have it out like this. Just opens up, and then this thing pops out. Although I almost never see them out like this. But then you slide it inside like so, and then it's set out like on like a counter, and you can buy the packs individually. But you can also, people can just order these boxes themselves, which a lot of us do, collectors. And And this one is loaded with packs, and I'm assuming. Okay, so here for in this one we could get sketch cards, we could get autographs, printing plates, and more. And then what you can also look for exclusively to this box are "You Are What You Eat" blue sticker cards. So I'm not sure what those are. I'll pop all these open and we'll take a look, and I'll show you anything exciting that comes out. All right, I think that's enough for this part of the video. Okay, I finished opening all the packs in my box here. Oh, and they're not as full as they seem. The fridges and the box all have these styrofoam bits in the bottom. So I feel like it's a little bit of a bait and switch, but not really, I guess. They gotta keep them safe, I guess, in there. So the box has these, some of the packs, not all of them, sadly, have these "You Are What You Eat" inserts, and they call them, they describe them as blue. I guess they're just referring to the GPK logo on these is blue. It's mostly red on the main series, but there are some blue ones in there too. So, but what these are all parodies of fast food restaurants. So we've got Cheesy Caesar and Pepperoni here, and then we've got Frosty Francesca. Clearly that's oh, obviously that first guy was Little Caesars, and this is Wendy's. We've got McDonald's with what do they call this guy? Shaky Sean. He's got some problems there. His eyeballs are coming out. And this is the Big Bob's. Booger Bob. Nice and gross. If I get that close enough so it doesn't get all washed out by my light. I still haven't figured out this lighting, man. One of these days I will. Sorry, folks. What else we got? Oh, this is the, I had them out of order there. This is the other version of the McDonald's guy. Clowny Clancy. Then we've got Burger King, who seems to have captured and tortured to death Ronald McDonald. He is Burger Kingsley. And then his alternate is Flynn Broiled. There you go. So that's all those that I got. I didn't get much else interesting. None of the big exciting inserts that you can get, the autograph or sketch cards. But I did get some colored border cards, but they're just the green colored border. I did want to show off this one because I forgot to mention it among some of my favorites of the series before. I thought this was fun. It's that's my son in the background. This guy is like the toy that would come in your cereal. I thought that was clever. Perry Premium. So yeah, that's the series Food Fight. I don't think I got one of every single card, but pretty close. I got a lot of doubles, so I might be selling some of those on eBay later. I will drop a link in the description if I end up doing that. Anyway, I hope you liked the tour of the series. I don't think I have much else to say about it. It's a pretty good series. You know, the modern ones, I'm never as impressed with the art as I was with the really old school original series. I feel like they put a lot more care and attention to detail into the art in the old series, but that could just be me being nostalgic about it. But there's some pretty clever stuff in this series. I kind of like the fast food parody guys here, and the some of these guys got some clever ideas and some good art on them. So I will get all these packed away in my binders, and it was exciting to have gotten that sketch card. I never had one of those before, so that's cool. And maybe I'll look into these digital packs. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys later.